class, welcome back. Welcome back to Open Minds at Creative Alliance with Miss Jasmine. And today we're going to do something really cool. We're going to be using some other materials other than a paintbrush. Today we're going to create cloud paintings using cotton balls. We're not going to use a paintbrush. You can use a paintbrush and add details if you want. I'm going to go over that. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so I have my cotton balls laid out, okay. These should be in your bag that you got from Creative Alliance. Okay, I just threw a whole bunch on the table here. I have my brush from my watercolor palette. I just took that out. In case we want to add details at the end, we can add stars or white dots, whatever you want to add, okay. And I have a foam brush here. You can grab these from a dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Michael's, any art supply store, okay? If you want. If you don't want to use this, you can use any brush. This is going to be to cover our background before we start painting our clouds, okay? You can use a regular brush like this one if you want. You really should be using a round brush for this. Well, you can use a flat brush too, just to cover the background. Whatever brush you feel is comfortable enough just to color your background, okay? You're going to need a cup of water, okay? Get my water in here to clean your brush. In case you get, this may get a little messy because we are using cotton balls and you may get paint on your hands. You're going to need a napkin, okay? Or a couple. And have all your acrylic paint out, okay? So all your acrylic paint. So today I'm going to be using, let's see here. I'm going to be using white, okay? Blue, teal, and another teal turquoise type color, okay? I'm going to be using those three blues and teals and white, okay, to create my sky. You can use whatever you want. You can use pink and white or pink, red, and white if you want, okay? Got these here. You can use orange, purple, green, yellow. You can do whatever you want. The main idea is to have the clouds be white, of course, okay? So we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you how to blend it a little bit with the cotton balls. So usually we use, of course, I use a paintbrush most of the time to do my clouds, but so we're going to start by doing the background, okay? So you want to dip your brush in, usually when you look at the sky, also, I want you to take a look at the sky, okay, before you start this. Or grab your phone and get a picture of, or your computer, and look up a picture of the sky, okay? Usually the sky is dark up top, and then as it gets down, it gets a little lighter, okay? Usually. So we're going to do a gradient here. A gradient is going from one color to another, okay? So we're going to go from blue up here, okay, to teal to white, okay? And it's gonna be pretty easy. You're just gonna mix the colors. It's all gonna blend. All right. So let's just start going. I'm gonna put the blue up top first. And like I said, you can do pink if you want to do pink. Grab a lot of that there. You don't have to use a foam brush. I just grabbed it because it was there. And you want to go from left to right, okay? After we finish the background, you want to let it dry for a second. For a few. Like I said, acrylic paint dries fast, so if you put too much on here, it's not going to dry quickly. So don't do too much. I'm not going to put too much because I'm teaching you guys too much paint on here, and I want it to dry pretty quickly. So, but you do want the paint to stay wet so you can blend it, okay, with the other color. If it dries, you won't be able to blend it and make that gradient, that cool gradient we're going to make. So like I said before, a gradient is blending one color into another color, okay? or even one tint into another tint or hue. A tint is a different variation of one color. So what we got? Blue, then light blue and dark blue. Okay. So now we want to pick up that this color here. And we just want to go. See, it's blending. Make sure it's wet and just start going. So you want to go from dark and you want to pick up the next darkest color, okay? I actually picked up the wrong color, I'm sorry. So you want to do blue and you want to pick up that blue you have, okay? Now, actually I have a couple of more colors than you guys. I'm sorry, I have one more color than you guys. I have a lighter teal. So let me flip my palette around. Okay, I'll make sure you have a palette as well. I'm sorry. So I have this. Both of us have this blue, okay, and this teal and white. I have this extra color on hand, which you guys do not have. You don't have to use that, okay? I probably won't use that actually. And just blend the colors together, okay? And I'm going to go back up into my blue. Just make it look however you want. I want this to be a little bit lighter right here. So I'm going to add the lighter color. See? And it has to be wet for it to blend. Or else you're just going to have a color sitting on top of another color, okay? Just keep going up into the blue. Okay. Sorry. And just keep going. All right. I'm gonna come back down here. Okay, now I'm gonna wipe my brush off, okay? Wipe it off real good. If you don't want, you can get another brush too if you have brushes laying around. And just, instead of wiping this one off, you can just start painting the next color. The last color down bottom is going to be white. But we're gonna blend it in with the blue, so it's gonna create like a light blue or a sky blue, okay? So, and you wanna wipe your brush off, okay? You can keep some of the blue in there. It's going to blend together anyway, but I just wanted to get the most of it off. I'm sorry, I wanted to get most of it off. Now we're going to take our white and we're going to start painting the bottom part, okay? Some of that blue is still going to be in there, which is fine. Okay, just keep going. See, it's kind of like it's creating like a light blue. And then you just want to go up into that teal and then start blending it. And try to work fast with this. Like I said, it's going to dry fast, so just try to work as fast as you can, okay? So just keep blending. And then you want to go back with your teal. Okay, you see? And that's also like looks like an ocean too, which is pretty cool. You can leave it like this if you want, or you can keep blending down. go. Just have a sky right there. This can be the sky or it can be the ocean, whatever you want. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue down bottom. There we go. And I'm gonna lift this up just a little bit. It's getting stuck to the easel. Left to right, okay? So we're done the background now, pretty much. Okay. There we go. So here we go. Okay, now we don't really need this anymore for right now, so I'm going to place this in the water and let it soak. You can, if you want to, you can put the clouds on the entire canvas, or you can just put it up here, okay? I'm thinking mine looks more like an ocean, so I'm going to put them up here, okay? So just grab it. We can start using the cotton balls now. Grab a cotton ball. So I'm going to put out some more white first. Okay. I'm going to use the cotton ball. Okay. Dip it into the white. Clouds go from white. So the clouds are kind of like the opposite of the sky, kind of. They go from white. The top part of the cloud is white, and then as you go down, it extends into the sky, so it's darker. Okay. It starts blending into the sky. Okay. So you want to go from white to dark, or light to dark. Okay. And mine is kind of already creating an effect on its own, but we're just going to kind of add on to that, okay? So dip your cotton ball into your white, okay? It's going to be messy, so make sure you have napkins on hand. And just start dabbing, okay? And you don't need that much. You do not need that much. See, look at that. And a lot of times clouds will make this weird shape. It's all types of weird shapes, okay? So this is go down. And as you go down, it's going to blend itself. So you see it's already making the effect. You don't have to do much, okay? And just keep doing this around the canvas wherever you want it to do. Wherever you want to place the clouds, okay? Just keep going. Keep going down. And clouds kind of like, sometimes they have this thing where they start big up here and they just go and create, get tinier in the corner, okay? So, all right. This looks cool already and I didn't even do anything. See how easy that is? Art is pretty simple. Go down. And okay. I kind of like mine just like that, but I guess I should add more. What do you think? Okay. Now these cotton balls they can get a little pretty wet, so you want to, if this one starts coming loose, it starts getting onto your canvas. Some of the hairs will probably start getting on your canvas. Just get another cotton ball, okay? So I'm gonna do away with this one. I'm gonna put it on my napkin, and I'm gonna grab another one, okay? You can use any size cotton balls for this. Since this is a small canvas, we're using small ones, all right? So where should I put the next ones? Okay, let's do this. Let's just follow this color here. So we're gonna do this. Okay, and just keep dabbing. That's all it is. Not too much. Real simple here. Okay. Sorry, it's like making noise, it's shaking. And just place them anywhere. I'm gonna. Okay. Clouds are really sporadic too. looks so cool already. I'm going to go up a little higher here, just add some here. And just dab. That's really the technique we're using here, is dabbing. Okay? And you don't really have to add any other colors down there, but if you want to, we're just going to go back in. I'm going to add some of this, I'm going to add some of this teal here. And go up into the white. So like I said, clouds go from white or light to dark at the bottom. White up top, dark at the bottom. So you just want to keep dabbing this color up into there and it'll blend. Make sure it's still wet, okay? And I'm going to take some of this dark blue here. Just keep dabbing. Okay. It doesn't have to be too crazy. I only did a few clouds and it looks amazing, okay? All right, and that's it for today's lesson. So, and we've made some clouds. How cool is that? Just with cotton balls. See how easy that was? You can add some birds in there if you want. You can add some stars. You can add, I don't know, some other type of animal. I don't know. Some water down here. But this already looks like water. It looks like the ocean. So, and that only took a few minutes. See how easy that is? So, you can make a couple of these if you want, okay? You can add different colors in here, okay? Just for something extra that's also really cool, you guys can also glue the cotton balls to the canvas if you want and paint them, okay? So just for demonstration purposes, I'm just gonna tape mine for now. But you guys should use like Elmer's glue, okay? Just use some glue. And I'm just gonna tape mine though. But just for demonstration, I'm gonna tape mine. Let's see, I'm gonna tape mine right here and start taping them. So you can add some cotton balls to it. Just go around and tape glue the cotton balls over the areas you want to. And then you can paint them too, the cotton balls if you want. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna take my small brush, okay. I'm gonna get some, let's see here, some blue paint. I'm just gonna put out the same colors I had before, blue, and some white, just a little bit. I'm just putting out a little bit. You guys can put out as much as you want. Be sure to save your paint for the next project. You don't want to waste all your paint, okay? So where am I? Some paint. Oh, here we go. And it's hiding behind the cup. Can do this one. Okay. And just paint the cotton ball. So just dab it on there. It's gonna be a little difficult, but just have fun with it, dab it, figure out how you want to paint it. Okay. And you can add a whole bunch on here. So I would just keep going around adding the cotton balls. Make something look like 3D clouds, you know? So these would stick up off the canvas. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use some blue. And you can also use a cotton ball here too if you want. So I'm gonna go in with the cotton ball. Just use that one. Some blue. And some teal and just blend it together. It's not going to be full like the cotton because the hairs on the cotton balls are pretty thin. But if you just add a little bit of color here and there, it'll be cool. And if you want, you can just dip it. Whoops. Well, the demonstration fell off. But you can just dip it in the cotton ball. Just have fun with the project, really. You can also dip it in the paint, let the cotton balls dry, and then stick it to your glue it to your canvas if you want. So that's just another, idea. If you don't want it to be flat on the canvas, you can create some 3D clouds. It keeps falling off, sorry. All right, guys, so I will see you next class, okay? So here's the cloud painting. We're all done. It only took a few minutes, right? I will see you guys next class. So have fun with this one. Like I said, every time I tell you to do these, do multiples of them. Do a whole bunch of them. I want to see what you guys come up with. Take pictures of them, take pictures next to them, and send them to me, all right? I'll see you guys next class. Bye.